Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. This is a reading for Capricorn, my beautiful Capricorns. Sun, Moon, Rising, Capricorn. This is your mid-month check-in, so mid to end of December 2022. Let's see, how are we finishing off the year? What is the energy? What's your current energy, people, situations surrounding you or that you're dealing with, and the overall outcome of those situations. Now, of course, if you enjoy the reading, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And of course, feel free to check out your other placements as well. But Capricorn, let's tap into this here. Let's see, how are we finishing off the year? I do have quite a few cards wanting to fly out. So messages are wanting to come through. Now, I'm not going to take all of these, but I am going to finish out my spread. And then we will have a look at what's on the bottom of the deck as well. So we've got two pages here. We have the page of Swords and the page of Pentacles. Very interesting. We'll get into what that means in a moment. I'm going to pull just a couple more cards from other decks before we get right into it. We have the Seven of Water, Seven of Cups. And one more for Capricorn. One more for Capricorn. We have New Moon in Taurus, Know Your Worth. And this one is wanting to talk to me as well. We have First Quarter Moon in Libra, Keep Your Heart Open. Okay. Beautiful Venus guided energy there with Taurus and Libra. Okay. Very interesting. So first of all, I'm seeing quite a few cups appear in this reading. There's an emotional situation we're thinking about. We're thinking about general kind of life satisfaction as well, I feel. So it's like what taking stock of where you're at the moment. Is this really satisfying me? What can I do to change it if it's not? You know, you're also kind of realizing there are a lot of options and it's potentially just time to reevaluate. Six of Cups. I'm seeing, and I'll just bring up the Three of Cups here as well. I'm seeing reunions here. I'm seeing catching up with people. Social connections are really going to help you this month. Now, obviously, it's December, it's holiday season. Things can get a little bit busy. Things can get a little bit crazy. But in your case, in this case, I think you're going to keep it balanced. And I think you're going to find these social connections and reunions very helpful. So if you're getting the opportunity to catch up with friends, catch up with family, particularly if they're people that you have not seen in a long time, but that bring you a lot of joy into your life, that is going to be very valuable and very helpful. And it's going to help you figure out something that you need to do for yourself. It's going to make it's going to like give you a new idea or make something very clear, or some kind of truthful situation is going to come out as a result of this, as a result of communicating with friends, with loved ones, having these social connections. Even though it can get a little bit tiring at times, it is going to be beneficial. I am seeing you reaching out and communicating more. You're feeling this sense of reminiscing. You have this sense of wanting to keep some connections alive for longer. You don't want to let them slip away. Is there a particular person who you really have struggled to connect with or to catch up with, and it's been a long time? You know, you don't want to let that slip away. So I'm seeing a lot more communication happen there. I'm also seeing that all of this is going to help you feel a lot more balanced, a lot more fulfilled. It's like you've taken care of some kind of obligation that was really sort of weighing on your mind. It's also going to help you get different perspectives. This is really important. So I'm seeing that someone you connect with, a friend perhaps, is going to give you this idea that you need, is going to really help you take a step back, and is going to help you understand what to do. So some of you may have been a little bit stuck for a while, stuck in a situation, not really understanding how to move forward. Some of you have been reevaluating a relationship as well, a romantic relationship. And you've been potentially thinking about all your other options, maybe even doing some comparisons to the past, to what you've experienced in the past, but also thinking about what else is out there for you and deciding which way you want to go. So emotionally, this has potentially been a little bit of an interesting time where some of you have felt a little bit stuck in the past, so to speak, or stuck in a situation, not understanding how to move forward. But I think you are going to gain a greater understanding. Now, it's possible that some of you are going to gain a greater appreciation for what you have. You're going to realize that what you have is not too bad. But for others of you, it is going to be a brand new beginning. A brand new beginning in either an existing love relationship or a completely new relationship. Now, for those who have a completely new connection coming in, it's really going to feel like a bit of a wish come true. It's going to feel very exciting. It's going to feel very satisfying. But obviously with any new connection, time will tell, but it's going to feel quite good. And there's a lot of truth whenever we see the Ace of Swords. There's a lot of honesty, openness, truthful conversations, right? So that could be something that is quite different to what you've experienced in the past. Everything seems very clear now. Everything seems very straightforward. There's nothing hidden. There are no games. So if there were games with a past person, you've been able to cut through that and eliminate those games. If this is a new connection altogether, there are no games. It's just completely honest communication, honest about feelings, honest about where each person stands. It's like a breath of fresh air, to be honest. It is absolutely a breath of fresh air. With the 2 pages here, there is some immaturity to this, not necessarily in a bad way, just that it's early days. We're still trying to figure things out. We don't have all the answers yet, but we've set out on a good sort of footing or on a solid foundation because it's a foundation of truth and honesty. That's really, really great. And there is sincerity here. There is sincerity. We've got air energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've got water, of course, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but that doesn't necessarily matter. But those two are kind of dominating here. So you could be dealing with air or water sign, or someone with strong air and water in their chart. So that's an interesting combination. That's an interesting combination that can have its challenges. But overall, it's honest, and honesty is always good. Honesty will always help you. Some of you may be deciding to finally speak your truth about something. All right, it's like there's something you've been holding back for a while and you just can't hold back on it anymore. You have to let your feelings known. I think it is a truth about how you feel. How you feel. Not just how you feel about someone, but whether or not you're feeling 100% satisfied and happy in your own life and the way it's going. You're going to have a truthful conversation about that. But that truthful conversation is going to have a good outcome. So don't be scared about being honest and having that conversation if needed. We have know your worth, right? So if anyone is feeling a little bit taken advantage of, or like you're doing too much for someone else, or like you are just staying a little bit too quiet in order to keep the peace, don't do that anymore. Don't do that anymore, because you're worthy of more. You're worthy of more. And the only way you're going to be able to change your situation is to talk about it. We've got first quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. It's also about not closing off in the face of difficulties and challenges. So rather than, not wanting to face what's going on, don't be afraid to face it. And keep open to what you're feeling, because feelings are valid. That could be something that you've been ignoring for a while as well, that you've not been wanting to talk about because perhaps you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to deal with your deeper feelings. But this message is to deal with it, and to not be afraid of it, and to speak your truth about what you're feeling as well. I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you all in the next video.